this is the Denim & Company Canyon Retreat Heartland Denim Overdyed Midi skirt. That's a mouthful. But the most important part to look at your screen to see is that it's only $44.98 today. That price goes up at the end of the day. And this is the only order that we will have on this midi skirt for the year. We do offer it in petite and regular in sizes 0 through 28. The colors include the overdye teal that you're looking at on Melanie. We have overdyed black. There's a great look at the teal, though. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, my goodness. That's a beautiful wash. So it's literally an indigo dye first, right?
Yes.
And then it's overdyed with the teal.
Yes, absolutely.
Next up is the ecru wash that our caller picked up. What was her name? Joanne.
Joanne.
Here is your misty blue, and that will match back to the misty blue and the today's special
Well,
value.
it's a little bit lighter, only because we overdyed it with a lighter color.
All right, we'll show them together.
Yes.
Yeah. And then here is your river wash, and same deal there, I would assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
It's a little bit lighter because they all have that kind of 70s, 80s vibe overdye.
Right, but it still would look nice together. Price goes up at the end of the day. Only order of the year, brand new, a 638-749.
Well, and just to explain overdye really quickly is you start with an indigo denim, and you can tell, you can even come in close like in this area right here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So you can see that the shading, you start with that denim and then you overdye it with the color. In this case, it's a teal color, and you almost get like an iridescent look. Very hot and popular back in the 70s and 80s, and it's made a big comeback in the world of fashion. And so we did it the Denim & Company way. Most of them are very subtle. This one's a little more dramatic, which I love. And then this one, especially, Jane, that navy denim that's overdyed in black. I mean, is it black? Is it navy? Right. And then look at this black hardware that we used. I mean, talk about cool and modern and something different. Look at that. I mean, so much fun.
And the silhouette is really cool. Speaking of throwback, remember when you took a pair of denim pants, cut the sides out, cut the inseam, and then sewed them all together to create a skirt?
Let the sun shine.
Let it shine. Same deal here, and you can see what I'm talking about by the seaming that is incorporated.
Yeah, it looks
just
like a pair of jeans
that have been slit.
Yeah, isn't
and
that
then
cool?
Reconnected. Yep.
And oh, you know, this is a zip and button, working zip and button. It's got the 3 pockets in the front. Look at this rose gold again, like the today's special value has rose gold. And then the back of this, 2 perfectly placed back patch pockets with that yoke for fit. And then there's that little Canyon Retreat symbol that we added as a back detail.
I love that.
I mean, if you, listen, we don't always do skirts in Denim & Company, much less a denim skirt. So if you're one of the fans out there who always asks, Gary, why don't we do denim skirts? Voila.
Here it is. And this is the midi length. So here's the deal. We're very busy right now. So if you're in the process of placing your order, we invite you to use our website at QVC.com or the mobile apps for your tablet. While you're in the process of placing your order for the skirt, go ahead and get today's special value. Not that you will always wear this head to toe, but it's so nice to have that option. And unfortunately, what happens, Gary, I think so many of us, we decide, well, no, I'm just going to get the skirt. And then in a couple of weeks, you'll get a phone call or an invitation will come in for something that this outfit could have been fabulous for. And you'll come back to QVC and either A, it's a lot more expensive, or worse, we don't have it anymore. So imagine being able to rock that outfit head to toe. How sharp is that? Or
I mean, even though it's not exactly the same,
it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be, right? Now that's going to be pretty close to the same.
Seriously.
This
combination is gorgeous.
Right?
And we have the tank top that I'm wearing, by the way, is in a set of 2. That's coming up at the end of the show. There are lots of color choices to work back and forth with the tank top. My tank top, yeah. It's part of a set of 2. So you get one print and one size. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Yeah, bring them on out. We might as well show them all the options and help them build that wardrobe. But this is that perfect combination. If you never wear them together, then that's okay too. But knowing that we
this
have
one?
them so you can, I think is so important. All right, yeah, so that's
so
my
this is
set.
what Jane's wearing,
Right.
the set of two. You get the gorgeous print, and then you get the
Right.
really pretty
Information
olive
is on your
color.
screen. They're like a swing tank. You get 2 of them for $57.98. We do have one color that is marked down.
You know what? And I'm glad you're wearing it with a jacket because it's not that much fabric. It's just enough extra fabric to
Right.
give you room to move and breathe.
Just
so
a perfect amount of swing.
I didn't see that
Beautiful.
one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. There's a
grab-
brand new color. You know,
Hold
we're
on.
trying to sell, skirts.
We're
but
talking about the skirt,
look-
but you can't.
Look at that. Oh, come on.
With the rose gold? Okay.
Okay.
This is hurting. It's hurting in such a good way.
Look at that.
That is so good it's painful.
That is. Do you really want to hurt me?
Oh, I love it.
All of these are great.
Aren't they
know.
good? So yeah, we'll be talking, thank you, Jackie, about all of those in just a minute. But then let's also talk about the skirt and the midi length, Gary. I think we should run over because I want to just really quickly. Here's the overdye in the teal. There's the overdye in the black.
Yep.
We have the ecru. We have the overdye in the misty blue, and then finally in the river wash. But let's walk over because as we look at the skirt on Melanie and on Crystal, it's the perfect length. This is a midi length that comes to mid-calf on both ladies. Are you in the petite, Crystal?
Petite 12.
Yes, petite 12. And Melanie is in the regular size 16. It's hitting her at the right place. She's got that fun little slit detail to show off a little leg. But notice that, as Rachel says, all the cash and prizes are well hidden. So you don't have to worry about showing anything you don't want to show, right?
Like a denim skirt to me is like a denim jacket.
Right.
Like it's a must-have in everybody's wardrobe. And if you don't have one, I mean, what a great opportunity because I think this says Heartland Denim,
Yeah.
but it's still our easy stretch. So it's cotton, poly, viscose, elastane, the same denim as the Today Special Value. Under Canyon Retreat, we just named it something a little different.
Yeah, it looks
Why don't I
great.
stand right next to her to
You want to direct
Are
now?
you directing?
Okay, go ahead.
Are you?
so you can see how
Everybody wants to direct, Jane.
You can see the difference, and thank you, Crystal, on how it's going to fit on someone who's a little bit more petite. But that's the whole idea of having the petite is that we give it the right proportion, so it gets the same look on Crystal as it does on Melanie. And yet, if Crystal wanted to wear a longer skirt, she could certainly get this in the regular size as well. So once again, one day only price goes up at the end of the day. It will not be offered for a lower price for some years. Definitely pick this for some years, for some months, I should say. I'm making stuff up. But it won't be anytime soon that we'll have it at this low price, right?
Yeah, it's so good. And it's so easy, and it looks like a pair of jeans made into a skirt.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. And it's got that overdye quality to it, which again is a little retro, a little vintage, but especially if you lived through it the first time. If you didn't, I mean, how cool and modern is it to do something like this?
Well, you probably, if you didn't live through it, you saw pictures of it.
Yeah.
And now it's coming back. But, all of those ideas are being refined a little bit, Gary. So it's not as literal as what we did back then because we were making that stuff ourselves.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So this is really, designed. The front of it is very retro. The back is like classic yoked skirt with 2 patch pockets so you don't get any asymmetry or anything like that. Just going to be nice and clean, and then it has that little logo that signifies it as a Canyon Retreat item. 1,000 orders now placed. This is brand new today, a 638-749. And I forgot to mention the length in the skirt is going to be roughly 29 to 31 inches in the petite, and in Missy or in the regular, 31 to 33 inches. So meant to be, as you saw on Crystal and Melanie, mid to lower calf The colors include the light wash of denim that Gary is holding, that's called Misty Blue, overdyed teal, overdyed black. We have ecru, that's been the most popular, and then we also offer it in river wash, which actually is a really good match to the today's special value jacket from Canyon Retreat.
Jane, you
All
know,
right.